Broadcasting live from the island of Gamelon. Wait, no, that's not where we are. This is the Linked Past Randomizer daily race here on Speed Gaming, and today we are running the Festive seed, the Festive mode put together by the wonderful administrators over at the Linked Past Randomizer site, and this is going to be Bizarro ridiculousness. So, and joining me today is one of those people responsible for this mess, Sinak. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. I am so looking forward to getting another crop of beta testers for this game. Oh no, joking aside, we spent like a couple of weeks testing this, and then people still find bugs after the fact, and we think we got it all hammered out, and we've done some tuning of the difficulty a little bit. This is Bizarro. As you can see right here, there's a little bit of a difference, and we have and the boots are set to reverse engineering.
Okay, that is exactly what I thought it was. All right, fair enough.
Yep. So you dash backwards. Kind of makes things a little different because, like, you can't dash into things with your sword.
Yeah, that is a little different. Wait a daggum minute here.
Yeah.
What? Why is everything backwards?
That's Bizarro. So Pretty Wong, he created this. He brought it to us a few months ago. It was like kind of like showed off just a little bit of it, and he was like, "Do you want to use this for your next April Fools?" And we were like, "Abso-hecka-lutely." This thing is just great. It really messes with your muscle memory, which is really what I call these April Fools festives really about. It's finding the humor and subverting expectations. And I'll tell you, having the entire underworld flipped on you.
God. Did you just see that?
No, I did not. What happened?
There's a mirror on the tree, on the lumberjack tree.
Yes, so we get to see. Yes. All right, so we get to see Ganon Tower. This is gonna be great.
Oh boy.
So we also have
descriptions of the items coming up here.
Yep. So we have verbose mode on.
Very nice.
Yep. So we basically go through and we re-add a bunch of text. All that text, if you haven't read it already, looks very AI generated, and it's because it is. ChatGPT was a developer on this festive.
Fair enough.
So props to ChatGPT for the help.
So I have an issue. I have a question.
Yeah.
I noticed Plasma Kappa earlier was trying to get into the back of Sahazrala's closet. Are these pseudo boots? Is that what's going on here?
No, they're real boots. Just the bonk to open up walls doesn't work. You have to use a bomb. I'm not sure. Was that a Cicada Bets in chat? Was that a problem the last time we had reverse boots, or you just never too? I was just too lazy to ever fix that. Okay, so an unintended feature, which became a feature. All right. So it's an unintended feature. All right. Yeah, you gotta.
It's not a bug. It's an unintended feature. Got it.
I know. Just so when we first created this, the reverse boots, which by the way, Bizarro plus Blind's basement equals.
Just rip. You're gonna have so many people pushing the wrong boxes over and over. Hey, but we did get a sword and a glove out of there, so that's a pretty good call.
Yep. So when we first created reverse engineering, which is a pull forward from last year, or the year before, I think maybe in the year before. I'm not sure exactly, but so first there's acceleration values or speed values in the game for when you're dashing, and we just like flip that to a negative number because it's a signed integer, right?
Right.
But that worked. except when you dash through doors, you would just screen wrap to like the next super tile when you go out a door. If you dash through it, and then also the library bonk wouldn't work correctly because the game assumes that you're dashing forward into it and not backwards. Because it like checks the direction that you're facing, and a bunch of other small issues. So yeah, our mad genius there really made it possible. And by the way, we're seeing here in Kakariko, some sprites are not where they belong. Some NPCs. People have been asking us for the longest time for like an NPC shuffle, where like all the where all the NPCs in the world are shuffled against each other, and you have to like find the right one to get the item. And we're like, oh, that sounds like a good idea. So you went ahead and implemented it.
Yeah, these are of course what we call objectively better features for the randomizer.
Yes. Also, the entrances to the tavern may have been turned around us a little bit. It's weird because, like, if you like push like up or down, you're just gonna kick yourself out because once you come down, like if you're still holding down, you're just gonna come back out.
I got something for you.
Yeah.
Wait. I guess it's not happening yet. Anyway, Pearl sitting on the library there, so free stuff there.
Excuse me, it's Munpar.
Oh, okay.
This is a throwback to the last two festives that we did, where the machine translation turned Moonpearl into Munpar, and we just kind of liked it a lot. Yeah. This guy also likes talking about his ball. Yeah, the guy following this loves to talk about cooking with spices, get a desired flavor. All right. So some money on Plasma Kappa's side as we go through the southern part of the game. Titan's Mitts. Can't lift black sardines though, that's impossible.
All right. Net going into the Dark World already here, so we can see some pretty good progress here. We see some crystal situation. I saw a little bit of it, but not all of it. I think Mire was a pendant. Most of the things around the north were crystals.
So Sailor Nep is giving us a look at the newly redesigned Skull Woods.
Okay. Okay. Right. Yeah. That is a thing. So if the rooms are backwards, and it's slightly different. So I feel like I'm a little bit out of the loop here. I'm not. I don't exactly know what that was.
I'll let you on a secret, Bob. I don't either.
Oh, cool.
It's one of the talented ROM hackers that we've got on the Festive team. Really likes that song for some reason. So
Convoy. All right.
Convoy. All right. It's Convoy from CW McCall. All right. All right. Cool.
So I will admit this is good because I did have terrible lyrics for the normal song put together, but it was lyrics written in the Ducks languages, so it was just Quack, 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 quack. That's all it was.
Oh, okay. So, all right. So we were spared.
Spared
All
that
right, got
mess.
it.
Congratulations.
All right. So we're getting shown the power of Graveyard Shuffle. So this is actually a data-only edit. We didn't have to make any code changes of the ROM. But yeah, eventually.
and then the hole appears in a completely different location. Sure. Hey, sword number 2.
Second sword.
Oh, and it did drop you directly into the back room there.
So we got Bizarro dark rooms. Not something that you want to.
Yikes! Yeah, I'm also very much on board with the music in this area.
What is it?
Oh well, it's just kind of a. It's just a general, like, silliness theme.
Yeah. What was the song?
Spanish Flea, that's what they're calling it.
Spanish Flea, okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh, right. This is, he's getting a lot further into this dark room than anybody else probably would have with
wow.
With Bizarro.
That's the thing. You don't even really know, like, what the layout here is in the sewers, really.
Yeah,
like
it's
clearly there's been some sort of dungeon shuffle, or it's not really dungeon shuffle so much as dungeon design, like redesign. You know what I mean? Like clearly this was done deliberately.
Yeah. So none of the game isn't just a straight horizontal flip, right? We can't really do that,
right?
So it's really the next best thing. And honestly, Pretty Wong did a really great job. It really subverts expectations, and you know what? That's my favorite type of trolling. And Raid's not making. Did they get
move game?
Move game.
What if I don't want to move game?
Kabat says, I wonder if anybody will risk Old Man in the Dark. That's,
Yikes.
yeah, that's, good luck, yeah. Now, we're seeing the entirety of Escape. No one, yeah, I need to pull this switch, not the other one.
Raid's going backwards on that one. Not unexpected on account of things being very much backwards in this.
Alright, well, the good news is we had nobody forfeit yet. So, I think so far so good.
It looks like we got a Quake medallion for Alana there in Thieves Town. Sailor Nep also picking that one up.
Oh, that bunny bean rolled a very fast speed.
Whoa!
It's sniped by another one.
Hello!
Alright, we get big key.
I'm gonna call that a quasi-vanilla big key, because it kinda looks like it's in the vanilla location.
You can simulate straight H-flip by reversing your display and controls. Yeah, I agree. That's
seems about right.
Really that's about the. That would be a weird way to play.
All right, so go down the first hall and look what's up here. Sailor Nip just walked in.
Yeah.
So yeah, who knows where the boss is? I don't.
Yeah, this Thieves Town layout is something. Okay, we're almost through the hallway.
Is this an endless hallway? Can this be an endless hallway? Can we do that? Oh my goodness. Do we need to BLJ down this hallway?
No, there is an end.
It's just really long.
Yeah, it's because of like the layout, right? So like, because the things are flipped, like
Right.
the rooms are further away from each other, so you have to put more hallway space in. I think it just
Hey, there's Brian.
Backwards long dash, heck yeah. Oh, we found the blue cane.
Mm-hmm. I'm certainly not opposed to a blue cane in Thieves Town, especially against the boss. Even if the boss is different, who knows?
So, Sailor Nep working her way down. These are also extremely... These slow spikes are almost just as bad as fast spikes, honestly. Because, like, it just messes with your timing for, like, dashing through the room. Even though, like, the reverse boots also probably do that, too. Alright, so hopefully Sailor Nep doesn't get lost. Some of these dungeon changes really upstart your expectations.
Somebody said they really, really want to see the EG map for this thing.
Hey, you know what? Malmo? I want to see somebody do a no logic run of Bizarro. I think somebody might be able to do it. As for an EG map, though, you might have to go extract that. Should be able just to pull it from the ROM. Though, there has been some changes made to the ROM that might make that a little more difficult, but I believe in y'all. You just did a no logic? Awesome. How was it?
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Oh, no. You know, that thing I was saying about beta testing? Yeah, I didn't see what happened with Plasma. Looked like it was... Plasma, like, got dropped down the wrong way, or...
Oof. And Sailor Nep takes a fall on blind. Might have been the four-headed blind, like I've seen in previous versions of this.
Alright, looks like Sailor Nep working her way over to Digging Game. Let's go ahead and see what is going on here. Three, two, one. Just kidding. Treasure. There's no treasure here. But thanks for the rupees.
Uh-huh. So you really just took it out of the item pool, or what?
So in that case, we test to see if that location has junk or not.
Oh. So if it has junk, you get like 5 seconds, and then they're like, eh.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't have junk, they'll actually give you the time for it. All right.
Looks like it was quadrant glitch. All right, that makes sense if it's quadrant glitch. And there's really nothing we can really do about that. The last time we tried to fix quadrant glitch, we made the game worse. So, Plasma Kappa still trying to figure out the gravestones.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbing a sword, rupees, more money. That'll be nice, at least.
Mm-hmm. So Nep has the blacksmith in tow here. Alright, so we'll get to see Lana take an attempt on blind here in a minute.
Did Sailor Nep get blind, or...? Looks like Sailor Net bailed.
Yes.
All right.
Like I said, Sailor Net died to blind.
Oh, okay.
All right, we got a hammer here in the hype cave, so there you go.
At least Swamp Palace is in fact it is a pendant, so it is a crystal, so we're going to need to do Aga. That was confirmed at least.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm happy about that.
I'm surprised you didn't somehow make it where you don't need the mirror for Swamp, just for some reason.
All right. And Lana is trying to identify the path to go.
It's like, what? Do you think they're going to let you get away from doing the Hellway? I don't think so. All right, another full heart on the pyramid.
Yeah, these festive, like the April Fool's festives especially, tend to be more difficult than your typical festive.
Oh, yeah.
We just kind of, when you lay new mechanics on the player, it's just going to make things just a little harder. There are some additional options you can churn on if you're interested in making it even more difficult, though.
Oh, yeah. Zinek was saying in the chat earlier that there's some stuff in there that's truly BS, and he left that one out.
Yeah.
I left that stuff out for this.
Yeah, so there's sticky keys. Oh, so we added two input enhancement features. One is sticky keys. That's where you push an input, and then you just keep going that direction until you push another input in a different direction. Mm-hmm. And then the other one is called Cardinal Sin, where to help. So it's designed to help prevent phantom diagonal inputs on your controller.
Oh God.
Yeah, Dr. Bob gets it. Yeah,
so,
that is for...
When you said Cardinal Sin, I thought it was going to disallow anything but diagonals.
Okay. Yeah, no, that would be even worse. Alright, so at least we figured out the quadrant glitch issue, and it looks like it's just happening in... It's just happening in the Hellway, and that's something that can happen in the vanilla game, right? There's nothing special happening there. All right, Plasma Kappa is
going to... I think it may have had a bit of a network issue there.
All right, Plasma Kappa is going to learn about what's going on with Digging Game.
And drop a bomb. So what's this I hear about enhanced bomb stuff?
Yeah, so we have double bombs on. It just improves your efficiency at dropping bombs. Like now to drop 2 bombs, you don't have to push the Y button once instead of twice.
Ah, very nice.
We made the game better. Now, of course, like it would be overpowered if we charged you for only 1 bomb when we did that, right? So
of course.
we gotta charge you for both bombs.
Of course.
Because like it's still a good bomb. You could throw it somewhere. Like nobody's saying that you can't throw it.
Yeah, perfectly legitimate bombs. You could definitely pick up both of them and chuck them away in such a way that you wouldn't actually take damage.
Also, Catapat bringing up a good point. It does make it easier to do Ancilla glitches too. Like
Oh yeah.
You do an Ancilla fake flipper.
Oh man, yeah, that's so much better. You have no idea. That would save my life.
The cheddar knife. Yeah, the AI text called it the cheddar knife. Tempered. That's great. Stop hammer time. Alright,
Yep.
so Sailor Nep was able to check King's Tomb. It was not at King's Tomb.
Alright, so Lana took care of Stumpsman. Plasma Kappa heading over to the pod area. And Sailor Net going to turn in the blacksmith.
Okay, so Riggs is has the answer almost. Needs to grab the maiden.
I will say I appreciate the convenience here of being able to leave the maiden cell and just go straight out. Who says that your level design is all malicious?
Honestly, I think Bizarro is the objectively better way of playing this game now.
Fair enough.
I think we've all been too comfortable with our vanilla dungeon layouts. We need to inject some spice into life.
I could tell I would already be going nuts with the whole backwards dashing thing. A
halting problem was even better option. So reverse engineering is one, halting problem is another, and I won't spoil it too much, Dr. Bob, but the name should be able to provide some good a good idea what's going on there.
I believe you told me what halting problem was once before.
Oh yeah, I showed it to you at SGDQ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the one where you start dashing and then you just don't stop until you bonk.
Yep. Not even pits can stop you. Like you'll just dash right over pits as well.
Does eliminate the need to hover. But at the same time, you do need to be able to hover to a place where you can bonk and not fall in the pit.
Yeah, I'll call it a good trade-off. All right, Sailor Nep is getting her revenge on Blind.
All right.
2 more hits to go. 2 more hits. 1 more hit. There we go.
There we go.
And then Raids is gonna also learn what is going on with Digging Game. Just kidding. No treasure here. Thanks for the rupees.
And Plasma Kappa is look. Oh, you are devious with this whole pod thing.
Oh no.
I kind of love it because you know this opening room it's backwards, but when you go down the stairs, they went to the normal spot when they went down the stairs.
Lana being Houlihan, was that the Houlihan? I did not see exactly what happened with that Houlihan, if that was where that one was triggered at.
I was like, surely there's got to be something interesting on that plaque for this thing. I don't know, maybe not.
Okay, I saw what happened. So we moved the warp tile over here, and then the rock to the right has a hole. And if you're not careful, you're just gonna you're just gonna instinctively just run right into it, and then bam, you're Houlihan.
Wow. Well, hey, free money.
Shorter than a cheddar cheese knife. All right, that's what it said. Okay. I'll be honest. Like when I generate all these, I didn't even read them. I read them briefly just to make sure that there's nothing terrible, but I don't remember any of them.
All right, so it looks like Mire's entrance is vanilla,
and the Lana Bean is getting trolled by the duck.
Lol.
Right. Also getting trolled by the duck.
Oh, just jumping right off.
All right, 3rd time's a charm.
So I guess it just comes in at a lower height on the screen or something.
Yeah, it's random. Sometimes it'll hit in the right position, but sometimes it won't.
Oh, that's fun. Putting the downstairs at the end of the bridge there in pod. Some wonderful little alterations.
Yeah. Plasma Kappa, quite the boss, navigating this dark room Well, okay, no, this is the U-shaped room. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's not the
All right.
it's not the dark maze. The dark maze, I can only imagine, is some sort of awfulness.
I'll tell you, it is not vanilla. You're definitely going to want a lamp for that room. I think Plasma Kappa might be trying it anyway. He's going for it. What a mad lad.
Here we go.
Yeah. All right. He's got to remember the room has been inverted, or has been flipped. It's been flipped horizontally.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta know what this feels like in reverse.
And then, of course, who knows what kind of other alterations you might have made to this layout, just to mess with people.
Honestly, I don't even remember.
Oh. So Lana has taken the purple chest and located the fire rod in that particular piece of work there. So sounds pretty good. Sounds like Lana gonna head for Skull Woods right now.
Sailor Nep working her way through Castle Tower. I think we've seen one other runner go through Castle Tower. This isn't anything new.
No, I'm pretty sure this is it, because nobody else has gotten either. Well, this isn't Castle Tower. This is main Hyrule Castle.
Yeah. Hyrule Castle, yeah.
Yeah. But, of course, Castle Tower itself might also be a thing pretty soon on account of that mirror being a thing.
Alright.
I mean, you wouldn't want to do it in the dark, but still.
So, Raids just got debated by... We changed the internal structure, but the entrances are the same. Like where they map to.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you do have to go this way.
Aha! Flippers at Ice Rod Cave. That is a wonderful place to put it.
Oh, the splishy splashies.
Yeah, and it looks like the booth set up for the water walk isn't going to work there if you're not facing forward either.
Nah, yeah, because I don't think you can water walk at all. Yeah, I don't think any type of water walk setup would work with reverse engineering.
What about the moon pearl in the waterfall?
That should work.
All right.
It messes with a lot of dash glitches. I think you can hover with reverse engineering. It's just really awkward.
I imagine it's probably not any harder than normal, to be honest. You just got to be facing backwards and holding backwards.
So we do not have... So Sailor Nep does not have lamp.
Yeah, and also doesn't have fire rod and is going into Dark Aga Tower, and we know there's no items in here. We didn't make this like key sanity or anything.
Yeah. I wish her the best of luck. And if she makes it through this in one piece, I will... Oh, no, she does have fire rod.
She does have fire rod. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Okay, alright, this isn't terrible then.
This is somewhat reasonable now.
Alright. Alright, I'm a believer now.
Oh, we have a hobo.
Yeah. The hobo's text, try to catch the hobo's text the next time you get the check there.
I will have to look.
So when I generated the text for this, all I did was I copied like several lines from text.php from the randomizer. I just like pasted it straight into ChatGPT with just some basic instructions on what to replace the text with, and it just figured it all out. Like it knew not to touch the symbol names or any type of special control phrases like choice or speed that are like in curly braces. It was actually quite smart about it. I was impressed. Greetings, tired. Tell me more. Start Flippers Club. So we're going to get membership into the Flippers Club, and we got our investment here. Only gets 20 rupees in return.
And Plasma Kappa also getting the Houlihan.
Getting Houlihan, yes.
Alright, so Sailor Nip about to take on Aga. Is Zelda okay?
No, I think she's fine. I would say something right now, but I don't want to get banned. So
Okay.
Small thorns. So good. Hey, nobody's forfeited yet.
Wow, that is impressive. I mean, there's a reason I signed up to commentate this instead of running it. Ooh, that's interesting.
0 blue balls so far?
No, there was one.
There was one? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess they were red balls, technically.
We do get to see the back of Skull Woods, though.
Yeah, what I found interesting was when it was time for Aga to do the lightning thing, he moved somewhere else. Because why not?
Yep. That's the awful miser for you. We randomize things you don't want randomized.
Did Aga... Does he always move to the same location when he does the lightning? Okay.
Yeah, so basically, we randomize the data that dictated his coordinates on the screen when he does that mode action. That's hard coded into the ROM, right? So, so you just change a X to Y value, and then bam. Congratulations on defeating Agahnim, but the fate of the kingdom rests in your hands. Oh. Well, that wasn't nearly as interesting as I thought it would be. Yeah, they all can't be winners, right?
Fair. Alright, Plasma Kappa has decided to brave the inside of Misery Mire with some odd changes. Did you pot shuffle that?
No.
Oh no, it's just backwards. I'm an idiot.
Yep. Found the big key though.
I do not know why I found the big chest just blocking your way so dang hilarious.
Oh, it's a simple things, right?
Yeah.
Again, like now you're digging through here, trying to like figure out how you're gonna tackle this. This room is kind of flipped horizontally, right? So this is it. This is what we call
this is what Bizarro mode as part of the April Fool's Festive has been created, where First of all,
no!
all the underworld rooms are backwards, and then the layouts of the dungeons are also somewhat altered.
Yeah, you gotta face forward. Yeah, the bonkiness is... There you go. Yeah. And then... Any day duck. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
The duck is drunk. Okay, Sailor Nep also braving a rescue of Old Man.
Okay.
Or no, it's off. It's being like, oh yeah, that's
wait a minute.
That's completely shuffled around. We're not doing that. And then getting
Well,
bullied by...
I mean, if it was just backwards, I think I could probably do it, but
yeah, it's a little different in there. You'll see once we find Lamp, you'll see.
No. The controls are normal. I'm sure you could turn on inverted controls in some way. That's a thing. At the very least, you could just do it with the crowd control thing. But if anyone ever tries a crowd control version of this, of the Festive seeds, I'll just say good luck.
People have done it before with Festives, and we just give them like the good old. We haven't tested it. Good luck, have fun.
Yep.
Right. If anybody ever asks, and I'll tell you, it probably is going to conflict probably with some of the ROM hacking that's happening.
I imagine.
But
also, just throwing this out there. Good. I'm a fan of what you did with the Spectacle Rock Cave there.
Oh yeah, the Spec Rock Cave is again, it's all about like making you do things you normally wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So we have our Bombos Medallion. That is in the back of Saha.
All right. So Burn-a-Nation has been achieved.
And yes, the NPC there is a conspiracy theorist.
Fair enough. The thing is, though, the flat Hyrule people, they actually know what they're talking about. Everything actually is two-dimensional here.
So
yes,
Plasma Kappa.
What?
So Plasma Kappa, I think, is giving us our first look into Ice Palace. Yes. And Sailor Nep. All right. Okay, she didn't take the bait. Made the correct call.
Good job.
And gets the splishy splashes.
All right, so the good old push block room here in Ice Palace. That's a thing. Super tiles are weird.
Yeah. So when I was talking to Purdy Wong as he was making this, he went through every super tile, one at a time, redesigning each room. All right, Raids gets we're 3 of 4, I think, on getting Hula Hand.
Very nice. Also, just saying again, some people think the only way to do troll level design is to be malicious about it, And what did you guys do there in Ice Palace? You made it where you don't even have to break ice.
It's so troll isn't, yeah, like I said before, trolling somebody, the art of trolling isn't necessarily frustration, it's subverting expectation, right? So and that's what makes things funny. It's subverting expectation. It's not doing things that are aggravating. Now, being aggravating can work towards the goal of subverting expectation, but not necessarily true.
We're not always going for just straight up torture here.
Speaking about subverting expectation, this room is like
this
really
is
freaking weird.
Interesting.
And nice, yeah. It's like okay.
It's like we've taken half of one room and put it in the other room, and we put this room in your room so you can room while you room.
Not to get too spoilery, but it's only gonna get worse from here.
Oh God. Now, Raids is the only one of our runners with the bow, so heading over here towards Eastern Palace does seem like a plan. He's going to have an interesting time trying to bonk into this wall and fail. Because, of course.
Alright, is this mode available from the randomizer site? Absolutely, 100% it is. Just go to ALTTPR.com, and when you go there, there'll be a Play Festive Randomizer button at the top, a little link. Just give that a click, and you're going to go over to the special April Fool's edition of ALTTPR. And then from there, you'll get some access to some new settings, some of which have been seen before, and some are brand new for this year. So go ahead and give that a whirl. And if you have any complaints about it, we have a Discord channel for it.
I mean, wait.
We've got a special bot set up that'll be happy to listen to all of your complaints about whatever's going on, and we'll give you back an appropriate response right on the randomizer Discord.
Is that appropriate response get good?
It depends on what you tell it. ALTTPR.com/Discord. Just go there and you can check out that bot as well. The bot is very sympathetic. Yes, it is.
Sinek, yeah. Did you hook up the bot to ChatGPT?
But it's just not just stock ChatGPT. It has some specific instructions as well.
Very nice.
I would check it out. I'd go and ping the bot in the Festive channel and ask it a question.
Oh, that's interesting. So you get the item there. You don't even need to hookshot across.
No.
And it goes directly into the dark room. That's interesting.
Our Plasma Kappa finally getting the back of well checked. Didn't have any bombs earlier to open this door up. Just $50, but at least that's now off the checklist. Yeah.
Raids is going to be searching around that room, trying to find the small key under the pot, but there it is.
Yeah, it's one of the more doable dark rooms without in Bizarro.
Yeah. Oh, I see what you did there. It's like, I think you might have... Maybe the exit is a different direction or something to that effect.
I'll be honest, I don't know exactly where it's at.
I mean, maybe it's out of this room. Ah. Yep. It's out of the room with the pots in it.
Alright, Sailor Nip is giving us a look at Bullhorn.
Oh dear God.
Has All right.
Moldorm
Well,
was.
there's.
I mean, Moldorm was on a speed kick there.
Yeah. Moldorm's behavior was randomized as well.
Beautiful.
This game basically just has a big table full of timers for various enemies, and all you gotta do is just change the values, and you can really get some interesting behavior out of things.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if Land Molas decide to go to space this time around.
I see. See, I know that in the vanilla version, the Moldorm has this table that says, "Do 7 things and then go straight at the player." Yeah, Solana doing the bug net strats on Agahnim 1, which is always appreciated.
I agree. Well, I actually really like creating these April Fool's festives has expanded our knowledge of how Link to the Past works. It's forced us to like look at things that we previously haven't looked at. Can's disassembly of the Japan 1.0 version of the game is pretty helpful for figuring out all this. Like, 'cause then that way we were able to find like all those enemy timers, right?
Yeah.
Alright, still end up getting the news that there's a shop there, but probably could use some bombs anyway. I got some spare cash. Let's go ahead and let's just stock up anyway. And then
Hey, there's our lamp. It's in Paradox Cave.
I'm mad that it's there. There's some really cool text with the lamp that we didn't get to see. It's that because there's a shop there. Because there's a shop. It interferes with the rendering of text boxes.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, that is kind of lame.
All right.
And it's just that one, so like the upstairs, because there's no shop, that's fine.
Yeah, it's that super tile.
Yeah.
And Easter Palace is down. We got ourselves a red pendant. And Duck was like, nope. There we go. And Sailor Nip is probably making her way over to Pod. What is Raids doing? Eastern Palace.
I mean, yeah, but Raid's just finished Easter Palace.
You didn't skip any checks?
I'm not sure. Maybe. Pretty sure he got all 3. Is he just going for more arrows or something? I don't know. Or maybe he just wants to see what the heck is down here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean... not a whole lot. Alright, Plaza Kappa is having a chat with Blind. Alright, Lana being... We're getting our first look at Spike Cave, I believe, and this Spike Cave is going to be a little on the saucy side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's also ice physics on these spikes.
Oh my god. Ice physics.
Yeah, a little bit of money. Maybe skipped a chest and forgot that account. Well, that's possible, but well, it looks like they've gotten out of there, and we're gonna go ahead and clean out Aga Tower, or So it'd be Hyrule Castle, excuse me.
Hey, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I am that guy. Alright, so Sailor Nip got that lamp and is now heading into Palace of Darkness on account of, hey, you can deal with that darkness that we were all talking about. Alright, Solana going up to Hera as well. Gonna pick up that bottle.
That'll be bottle number 1.
Did you turn on randomized bottle contents?
Yep.
Good God.
Yep, so that's why everybody started with BugNet. It's supposed to be like a subtle hint of... So now knowing that you start with BugNet, does that kind of give you a better idea of what you should do with the BugNet?
So is it randomized based on, or is it just like, whenever you use it, it becomes whatever, or?
Oh, so when you catch a bee or a fairy, it could just be any other item.
Aha.
It could just be any other bottle content. So like you catch like a bee and it's like a blue potion.
I see.
Um.
What about if you buy a blue potion? Could it be a bee?
Yep.
Beautiful.
And it'll still show like we don't change like the content of the shop. Yeah. So the tile pattern, those are just completely random. I just roll a bunch of values and just write them into a table. That's why like some of them like come up twice. Cooking advice. So you're gonna give some cooking advice, and with our cooking advice, we're gonna have fire rod, which is pretty appropriate.
Excellent.
So, cooking with the fire rod, you have to be pretty careful when you do that.
It seems like it would be kind of a waste of magical resources.
And it also looks like Plasma Kappa. Alright, we haven't found the mushroom yet. So we're not going to get any book recommendations from the witches yet. Which, by the way, that's what it rolled as. So, like, I popped all the witch text in there. And then, without giving it any instructions, I'm like, alright, I changed it to be some book recommendations. So I'm like, alright, that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I just confirmed with my own eyes, you know how you said you randomized the Moldorm pattern? That applies to the mini ones as well. And it's the same randomization.
That would make sense. Because I think they use the same AI.
Yeah.
Somebody else can fact check me on that, but I think they use the same AI routines.
In general, they just, they do 7 moves, and then on the next move, they move directly towards you, and then they do more things.
Right. Getting the bad news about Big Chest.
That is just a glorious place.
I just really like how it like forces you to like you have to take like the rooms backwards. Great. All right, and Sailor Nep is gonna hammer out her differences with Helmasaur King. I know, original, isn't it?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Look, there's only so many jokes you can make about this game, all right?
I don't know. ChatGPT could probably help me out with that.
So I've done a lot I've done some things working with ChatGPT, but like a lot of the times, if I wanted to do something very precise or very like logically sound, often it does not work.
No, that was our experience when creating that Discord bot. Yeah, it'll very quickly forget its rules, especially GPT 3.5. Like GPT 4 is a little better at it, but yeah, we had to like do some changes to like how the context is. I don't want to get into it, but eventually we got it so it actually stuck to its personality. Because like it randomly would just become nice on you, and that's no fun.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Sundar AI. There you go.
Excellent.
I feel a new fall anime coming on. As if that hasn't already been done in anime like 7 times. Alright, so Sailor Nip has taken care of Pod in its entirety.
By the way, I like how everybody's given up on using Quick Swap. Just gotta throw that out there.
I'm wondering why that is. Like, is it backwards? Quick swap?
Alright, I'll spoil this one, alright? So, the behavior of Quick Swap was changed. So, we improved it by adding the ability to hold down the button to swap without repeatedly tapping it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's just
you're like,
potentially maybe a little faster than human reaction time. Got it.
No. I'm not done yet. So, yeah, we did that, but then it was like, well, I mean, we can't be too nice to the players, right? We gotta, like, tit for tat. So, when you push L, and you hold it down, when you let go, you can't push L again to start it again. You have to hit R to go backwards in order then to go forwards again.
Uh-huh.
So you have to swap between the two. Literally quick swap. You gotta swap between L and R, right?
Okay. I see what you did there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like we gotta give you a good reason to use the item menu. Alright. What are you doing?
Alright, so Lana's over in the Super Bunny cave. Alright, and our... Turns out Bombos is required for Turtle Rock. So... Gotta get over to Zaha's closet for that one. And Lana gonna hit up the... this cave. The Ocho cave. Oh,
she
boy.
gonna go for it? Yeah!
Oh.
Yeah.
Aww.
Trying to hover with reverse engineering. It's a little tricky.
Oh yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, it probably is. It's probably super hard. Well, I don't know. I don't know if the one frame is enough to turn you around. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's just normal hovering. All right. Yeah, Catabat's saying it's just normal. Like, I haven't tried it. And,
So I don't know why this has happened twice, but both Sailor Nip and Lana Bean have come out of Spiral Cave, landed on the thing, and immediately jumped down. What did you do?
I actually don't even know. Could somebody help me out with that? I know, oh, yes! So, okay, so there's a concept in ALTTP speedrunning called the quick hop. So, we're
Oh
like,
my
well,
god.
we're like, well, players really like that trick, right? It's like, well, we should just make it easier for them to execute quick hops. So, some strategic edits were made to the ROM to make quick hopping a lot easier to accomplish.
So, are you saying if you are on a ledge and you hit the A button in any way, you're just going to hop off? Is that what you're saying?
You don't even have to hit... what I'm saying is you don't have to hit A.
Then how are you going to get that dang chest?
Very carefully. It's
I guess maybe you just hold up or something?
We do disable it in glitch modes, if that's what you're asking, Malmo. We do disable the quick hop trolls. Because we know that that's kind of important to being able to do anything useful. Yeah. If you are quick hopping in a glitch mode, let us know. Because that's not supposed to happen. Sailor Nep is got another crystal here. She's making wonderful work on this seed. We still are looking for hook shot to get into to be able to finish Swamp Palace. And Ice Palace I think is open as well.
And 4 for 4!
All 4 runners got who land. Excellent. And we're going to get a look at all of the randomizer tournament winners.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, there we go. That's the real reason. So, with glitch players, right, they already know how to quick hop and they're pretty proficient at it, so we didn't need to make any changes for them.
Fair. Seems like a reasonable play.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I gotta give you the troll answer. / actually probably still real. Yep. Okay, so... But we did nail all 4 players with that was a Catabat. That's a pretty awesome Houlihan troll. So Drossi, what happened was the Mire portal or the portal at this Flute to 6 spot was moved to the other rock, and then where that portal was at was replaced with a hole. And because there's no underworld location to send a player to, you get Houlihan.
Very, very nice.
I
imagine all you had to do was put the hole there. You didn't have to tell it.
No, yeah, it was 2. My understanding, Catabat, it was just 2 bytes, right, that you wrote. Basically, like every pot, bush, grass, everything has all those items have a secret that can be associated with it, and that secret can be like a portal, a hole, a bomb, something, right?
And now I know how pot
3
shuffle.
bytes. Well, that's actually so that works by there's actually sprites just underneath the pot. So there's a sprite concealed under the pot. That's why you can So if you have like a pot that has like an anti-fairy underneath it, you could just powder it. Or as a bunny beam underneath it, and you just powder it, and you just get the fairy.
Ah.
Yeah, because the sprite's still there. Yeah, alright, so being corrected, it's 3 bytes. Alright.
All right.
Sahasra Droid would have known.
So Sailor Nip is going into Desert Palace here. As you said, there's a chance that Landmo goes to space. So
yeah, some attempts have been made to try to get Landmolas to behave. I don't know how successful that's been. I really don't want to ask Kat about that because I might bring up some negative emotions. But all we can do is just hope.
seems fair.
Alright. Okay, alright, here we go. Landmo. Is Landmo going to behave, or are we going to... I think it's going to get spicy.
I mean, Nip might just be fast enough we don't get to see.
I mean, these seem alright, yeah. So...
Hey, Ice Rod.
And we have our blue pendant.
Interesting.
Yeah, at least... Hey, you know what? Ice Rod and Landmola's behaved. At least it seems the worst part seemed to be fixed. Yeah, and I think that's probably like the big thing. Like, I think now at least Landmola's will actually be beatable all the time. So, there was a change that was made to force Landmola's on the same quadrant of the screen as Link, in an attempt to keep them from just going off screen and just being unkillable.
Right.
Alright, so we got bombs. Sailor Nep is going to say no. I got plenty of those.
It's like why in Boss Shuffle you can't have Landmo in, like, the Moldorm room.
By the way, Dr. Bob, if you play one of these, try some of the other whirlpools.
Uh-huh. I might.
By the way, have we seen Zora area?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just a rupee and
Right. It's 20 rupees.
it's not like I need to eat or anything.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, because we got inducted into the Flippers Club.
Yeah.
The Flippers Vacation Club. That's what they call them nowadays. They're no longer timeshares.
Oh yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah. So we get asked, is the TR pegs randomized? It is an option, but we did leave that off. Mostly just because it is kind of like a rude thing to choose. But the option is still there if that's your thing. Just shuffle away. If you do, try out Seriously Why. That's the best option of them all. Flippers Club.
There's an item called there's a mode called Seriously Why.
Yeah, for flippers. For not flippers, but TR pegs. Which kind of it sums up like why would you choose it.
See, what I'm imagining there is it just takes the layout of the pegs from like inverted, and then you just have to knock all of them down in a certain order.
Yeah. That one. Do you want me to spoil it? What it does?
Sure.
So, but seriously, why each peg is an independent chance of working. And
God.
it's 50%. It was seriously why it's a 50% chance of each peg working. So 50 or 0.5.
So you just have a 1 out of 8 chance of opening the portal.
Basically, yes. Effectively.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, and then on top of that, the portal will not stay open once you leave the super tile.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean, isn't that the vanilla behavior?
sure. No, it'll. Yeah.
Wait, no, it stays open. What am I talking about?
Yeah, it stays open. Yeah.
I haven't played this in so long.
It's just a 1 byte change we have to make to make it reclose. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, so rates does not have a lamp, so we're going to be doing a lampless. I wish I could customize. Yeah.
Was there a?
Was it what?
Am I making this up, or was I seeing it weird? Were there Kodongos in there firing diagonally?
No, I think that's an optical illusion.
Okay.
I don't think we changed that.
I do like the enhanced fire bar.
Yeah. So that one actually then exposed a bug with the vanilla game that got fixed when we did that troll. So because fire bars in this game, if they're ever on a room that has 2 layers, they don't swing over. They don't swing over a lower area that Link could walk under anywhere in the vanilla game.
Mm-hmm.
But when you make them larger, that can happen.
Oh.
So if you're on a floor that's a layer that's lower than where that fireball is, you'd still get hit and take damage.
So you're saying people got wrecked in Misery Mire?
Yeah, and it also could happen in Randomizer as well. But yeah, that was a bug that was fixed because of the Festive. What exactly is Bizarro mode? I am glad you asked. So what Bizarro does, we took the entire underworld and we effectively flipped it horizontally.
Hey!
We got our hook shot? It was in ice. Of course, hook shot was in ice. Where else would it be?
Of course.
Is that... No, we don't need Samaria. No, yeah, we do. Yeah,
yeah, we do. We gotta have it for Turtle Rock.
Yeah, so we are a Samaria away from Go mode.
Yeah.
So
all of the underworlds have been flipped horizontally. All of the dungeon layouts have been altered a little more, in accordance with that. Not all of them are the same, and all of the there's always just a few more surprises here and there in these dungeons.
Yeah. Yeah, we also turned on reverse engineering. It's an option that starts you off with boots, but you always dash backwards. Always a crowd favorite. We've also got random bottle contents enabled, which is basically what you think it is. When you fill up a bottle with something, it's not necessarily what you think it was going to be. You've got double bombs, which allows you to place bombs more effectively. An objectively better improvement over the game.
Fair enough.
Plus some other some randomized surprises. That is a very large fire bar.
Mm-hmm. My question is, if you line it up just right and you go in between the fireballs, are you gonna miss them?
Oh yeah, you can miss them. Yeah.
All right.
There's some rolls that are even like, so there's sometimes you can roll fire bars that are very large to the point where you can just walk right through them if you're careful enough.
Oh yeah, the item dashes are pretty much shot because you're not facing forward with the sword. I saw somebody trying to dash into some pegs with the hammer, and that was not happening. I mean, you can certainly dash with the item active. It's just like with the hammer, you will bonk into it backwards instead of going forward.
Yep. Backdash. Yeah, messes with water walk setups. I think we could. I think there probably are still water walk setups, but they're going to be different. And there's a bunch of other options that you can also choose from that aren't available, that we're not using tonight. We got Cardinal Sin and Sticky Keys. Those are two new options. There's also some other options that are returning from previous years. Check it out for yourself. Just go to ALTTPR.com and hit that Festive Randomizer link that you see at the top, and that'll take you to the special version of this randomizer that you can enjoy or suffer through. I guess it's a matter of perspective, right?
I was going to mention that, Wolfling. I noticed when somebody picked up some pots in pod that the arrows just bounced way, 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 way up in the air.
Yeah, so that is we randomize the Z-speed values on sprites. So there's a specific value. There's a specific value that exists in the ROM that tells the game how many pixels the sprite moves. Yeah, we just modify that a little bit. So you can really make them like just fly absolutely high in the air. It's kind of nice.
This game is completely not held together with duct tape. I don't know what you're talking about. You found a book!
We literate?
That's what it said.
Nice.
Alright, Sailor Nip now gonna take that hook shot and head directly for Swamp. Definitely would not be surprised to find the Cane of Samaria in here. I can only imagine the sort of shenanigans you have done with Swamp.
Actually, I don't even remember. I guess we'll remember together. Oh no.
Oh, raids. Move, game.
Sailor Nap working her way through Swamp Palace. This will be the last dungeon this is the last crystal before Turtle Rock.
And so much for there not being any forfeits. We have a few now.
Yeah. Seeds like this ended up being a kind of a pretty drawn out seed. We have required Aga 1, some required pendant dips. Well, actually, did we have any required pendant tips?
Yeah, Landmo has the ice rod.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that doesn't become relevant until later. So
The lamp was in Paradox Cave. It was in the lower section of that. So the song is, you know, one of your standard silly troll songs. It's called the Spanish Fly or something. Hopefully Raids will be able to get through this fight. I was like, yeah, the pot is, that key is going to be in a different place. I think it's a Paradox with the flute and the mirror, which was on the lumberjack tree.
On a bean, duking it out with land molas.
It is sort of in the same vein as Yakety Sax. That's absolutely true.
Yeah, it's
Oh wait, yeah, you can't get there. Oh, I guess you're intended to get the hook shot out of Ice Palace. Yeah, because otherwise, logically, that ain't gonna work, is it?
yeah.
You can't do Agahnim.
Yeah,
You don't
and the
do
logic
anything.
is. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you don't do Agahnim 1 without the lamp, at least logically.
Yeah, and like, believe it or not, no logic has been changed either with the Festive. Like, all of the mods that happen after after all the items have been placed. So,
And ideally, you've set up the modifications so that it doesn't really, so that it wouldn't hurt. You know, it wouldn't cause you any trouble.
that's the hope, at least. So, last million roads haven't scouted Lumberjack Ledge. Actually, do they know about the mirror?
It's possible they don't.
I don't recall if they ever scouted him or not.
Yeah, I guess if you're trying to stay in logic and you don't go for the Aga 1 play, you absolutely have to end up getting the hook shot out of Ice Palace before you do anything like that.
So here's the thing, right? Is that this seed could easily have generated, this same layout could have generated normally. There's nothing special about the Festive when it comes to the look of this world, from a logical perspective. So we could have easily have had a seed where it was highly efficient to do lampless Aga, which is not something you see every day. You don't see those seeds very often.
Oh yeah, you definitely. It's been a long time since I've seen a seed where you have to go into Ice Palace to get the hook shot out of the big chest to go up to logically get to Paradox Cave. It's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, and by doing lampless Aga Tower, Nep saved a lot of time. Lana Bean is learning that she can't go that way.
I imagine Lana Bean did the same thing, because I don't see a hook shot there either. I imagine reversing the rooms actually isn't that time-consuming, but putting the layouts of the dungeons together so that they're, still a little bit interesting like this, I think that was the time-consuming part.
The biggest thing is making sure that everything still fits together logically. That's like that's the biggest issue, right? That
Right.
like you can flip each super tile, but then you got to make sure, as you said, Bob, all of the rooms still fit together, and that everything is still obtainable within the logic of the randomizer without having to change the randomizer's logic. Which, like when we have the graph, probably wouldn't be nearly as bad to do, but right now that would just be an absolute mess to try to change the logic of dungeons to account for massive underworld mods like this.
Oh Christ! Apparently, Plasma skipped the big chest in here.
Oh no! Hopefully he goes back for it.
Sure hope so.
That would be that'd be very bad. This scene is already bad enough without the Festive on top of it. Nobody's gonna believe that I rolled this one like, clean. The goal was 7-7 defeat Ganon. Link to the past code. Ladle. Oh, did we get oh, we found a shovel. Yes, we found George. Or no, we found the ladle that was given by George.
Ah, there we go. I was wondering who was talking about George for some reason.
Yeah. Yeah. That was yeah. We have fishbone room. Yeah,
all right.
Argus is a little more aggressive.
Are aggressive?
Are aggressive. I like that. But still, she's gonna make quick work.
And there we go. One dead Argus with a map.
So Bob, we still have a problem here.
I don't see no cane.
I don't see no cane either.
Yeah,
where could the cane be?
Well, it's not vanilla.
Yeah, it's not Misery Mire at all. We know that.
And I'm assuming that Misery Mire still requires the cane to beat, but maybe not.
Like, I think we're gonna get a Bombo's tablet check.
All right.
I don't think. Have we seen Bombo's tablet yet? Maybe.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, we know it's nothing. Oh, and Raid's getting dying again in Ice Palace. Just the festive changes could really make things difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and also what makes this also doubly crazy is that I think your first bottle that you're going to find is going to be on Spec Rock, right? So you really don't have access to bottles until this point.
Gross.
Right. Big spot. It's here. It's just $20.
More Garbo.
We're gonna see the text. Once I thought, yeah.
Okay.
Get some talk about pandas.
Powder sitting here in the K45 here. I just now noticed that.
Are we getting sent on a fetch quest from Heck?
Very well could be. No, it's just whenever you lay a bomb, you lay 2 instead of 1.
Have any of the runners checked PED? I don't think so, because...
I also don't think it's possible, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But what is possible is potentially we're gonna get a play on Pyramid Fairy.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, even without the festive mods, this is a pretty rude scene. I really want to see this in a tournament race.
Lana did in fact take the bait over to Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah. I think we're like 2-2 on that, ultimately.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what is in Pyramid Fairy? We got a piece of heart. 10
Still
arrows.
no cane to be found. Wow, this is turned out to be quite the goose chase.
Alright.
Nep got lucky with that duck.
So we're probably now going to see... We are going to
Magic
see...
bat situation.
Magic bat. We are slowly but surely running out of checks. Hopefully we didn't mess anything up.
Well, if you're running out of checks, you should go to the store and buy some more.
It's true. Alright, what does Magic Bat have?
Nope.
Wrong. Right color, wrong shape.
I mean, I don't think we've seen Ether Tablet either.
No, Ether Tablet. Yeah, Ether Tablet's still on the table. Got Spike Cave. I don't think we've seen the rest of Hookshot Cave either. Because nobody hovered it.
Yeah, true.
There's 3 checks still there. That would be Omega Rude. And also, we haven't gotten an old man. What if it's an old man?
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I don't think any of our... I don't think Lana Bean has checked this either. And, yeah. So we can go the other way here. Yeah, this layout is significantly different.
This is rude.
Yeah, I mean, unless you knew what this layout was.
Oh my god.
No. Alright, that rolled negatively. But the diagonals are a lot faster. So guess what? You get the pump. Start pumping.
What, pumping diagonally?
Do some diagonal movement pumping. Alright, and then Lana Bean finding out what the troll with the whirlpools are. There's our step!
There it is! Jesus Christ!
What a... So, here's the thing, right? Is that could be completely circumvented normally without Bizarro. Because you would just do that in the dark. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But here... Unless you know what the layout of that dark room looked like in advance, like, there was no way you were probably going to find the old man. So, old man with our red stick, we're going to be seeing TR here. And this is going to hopefully be a fast TR.
Oh boy, TR. I can only imagine the kind of shenanigans that happen in here. Yeah, why are you taking that old man's cane? Somebody needs it to walk with.
So where was the lamp? The lamp was
in Paradox Cave.
Yes, it is in Paradox Cave, the 2 chests.
And logically, the way you had to do it to get it was to get the hook shot out of the big chest of Ice Palace.
Alright, good. I didn't accidentally turn on TR Shuffle. Alright. TR Pig Shuffle. Alright, and then we have our Bombos, and least, hey, you know what, Bob? At least we got our go mode.
That we did.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of late in the seed. Like I said, like, yeah, if this wasn't Bizarro, we probably would have had that cane a lot sooner. But it is what it is, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, welcome to Turtle Rock.
So we've got Bizarro.
I'm sorry, just the laser eye at the top of the entrance. That just got me. That got me so good.
I haven't actually seen Bizarro Turtle Rock, so that's great. Said comedies about upsetting expectations, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, speaking about that, this is
oh boy, this thing.
so we get to. So how do we tackle this?
That looks like Nep's got it.
Yeah, Nep's got this sorted.
But yeah, you definitely do not want to hook shot off of those things if you do that.
All right, and it looks like the other roller there was just starting to piece out. It's all right. Raid's just trying to like figure out where to go next. Raid's needs Mire. Mire is locked by Aga. Aga is locked by Lamp. Lamp is locked by Hookshot, and Hookshot is in Ice Palace. So that is the chain of events that Raids needs right now in order to get moving forward.
Also, I mean, we didn't actually mention this, but you know, Hookshot in that particular chest of Ice Palace is particularly gross.
Yes. So I think Plasma Kappa skipped it, right? No, yeah, Plasma Kappa still doesn't have. Was it Plasma Kappa did Aga Tower lampless? If the tracker is correct,
looks like that's what happened.
So
yeah, that's what most of our runners here are resorting to, is because because Hookshot is
Plasma Kappa is probably going to want help sent after he finds out where that Hookshot's at. Alright, that Pokey is just what the heck with that Pokey. Oh, and then this like just melts your brain right here, because then you transition into the lava room. This is completely backwards. Alright, Lana Bean is gonna get the hook shot, so Lana Bean will be the second person on stream to be on the right path. Give some rage slashes, and honestly, normally I'm not the fan of like the rage slash, but I think it's fairly justified in this scenario, unless you want to disagree with me with that, Dr. Bob.
No, I mean, look, I mean, yeah, there's technically a competition going on here, but it's really just sort of a, less of a super competitive thing and more just like a competition.
Survive.
Yeah. And so if you're gonna be on stream in front of people, I can definitely be on board with, like performing for the crowd there.
Yeah, exactly. And Raid's a little lost. Hopefully finds needs to go the opposite way there. Plasma Kappa killing Aga 1 and Sailor Nep getting trolled by these extra long pokies. Pokies are just beautiful. And then you go through this room here, which you never really ever do.
Yeah. A lot of people don't even know how to do it.
Yeah.
You have to kill the enemies to be able to push the block.
I've always been a big fan of having people go into rooms that normally you wouldn't go into.
Is that fire rod shot moving slower than normal?
Yep, that's another thing we randomized that nobody asked for.
Fair. Oh
And
god,
still a
this room.
shuffle.
What'd you say?
And still a shuffle.
Oh, okay.
Imagine also trying to do this without lamp. This is not going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like relearning the room all over again.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Nip had it for a minute there, and then just kind of. Nope, still. There you go. Up there,
Right.
down, and then keep holding down.
Plasma Kappa is on the warpath, getting the mirror, still hookless. We'll have to go back to Ice Palace at some point.
And we saw Rage just bail out of ice something.
Yeah, managed to not get the hook shot that he needed, which is unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back at some point, probably. So,
Yeah, barring a forfeit, I guess.
yeah. But you'd hate to see.
Yeah.
Alright, so Sailor Nep is in go mode here.
Not
It's
even
like
gonna bother
nothing.
with the.
Is gonna.
To be honest, that room in reverse doesn't look that different.
Very symmetrical room, so I totally see it. This feels a little weird, but probably not that bad.
Why is Pokey so tall? Why not?
That's the real question whenever you see something in a festive. That's the real answer, or the real question you should always ask is we change and randomize things that nobody asked for. That's a theme.
Did you reverse Trinex?
Probably. I mean, yeah.
Did Lana just reverse Ice Palace bomb jump? Probably.
Very likely, yes. Alright, so we've got 7 crystals. We all know what that means. But that's what I like to see. Alright, we got ourselves a 14, 22, 7, 10, 12, 13, 5, 21, 11. We got 15, 18 from Dr. Bob.
I don't know what you're talking
8. I'm going to ask Tahastra Droid for his opinion on where the GT Big Key is at. Just give me a second.
Guess that's how we roll when we're feeling crystal clear about our mission. Get out. Also, it played the 6 crystal animation.
Yeah. It was
well.
still 7. It was 7 crystals, but yeah.
I know it was 7. Okay, well, we got ourselves a a layout, that's for sure.
All right, so Sahasra Droid says 17.
All right, so Ice Armos just right from the get-go here.
So then, here's the
Why
real
not?
question. Which door do you go through?
The one on the right. Oh, you mean which one do you go through after Ice Armos? Yeah. Apparently it's the down one.
Picked correctly, yeah.
So it looks like a lot of these in Ganon's Tower have been randomized reversed vertically.
Yeah. So some of the rules may have changed at this point.
Uh-huh.
If there were any rules in the first place.
Lol.
Drossi, it was a 7 crystal GT. Is boots not bonk breakable? No, they are not. Yeah, reverse engineering breaks bonking doors for technical reasons. It just was never fixed. So we've got a different layout of this room.
It's vertically reversed. I'm telling you.
Quite. Yeah.
It's like, what do you mean not quite? It's exactly vertically reversed. I mean, except there with the door, it stayed on the right. And so now I guess this is going to be the... Yeah.
Yeah, so it got Houlihan, unfortunately. Jackpot.
Oof. So we're 5 for 4.
I mean, the good news is we haven't had any other drops. So everybody else is the battle of attrition is this is gonna start kicking in. Because this GT, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it is special. If you
Yep, and the pot was vertically reversed there.
I do appreciate the vertical. Now things like vertically reverse instead of horizontally.
Mm-hmm.
More subversion of expectation.
I'm on board with this plan. Okay.
All right, now Sailor enough is having to.
No. Oh, you done goofed. You done goofed, son.
So rip randomizer room. Hopefully the key wasn't in there.
Yeah.
Alright. Taking another go at it. Alright, so she's wrapping around to give this another try.
Looks like it.
I don't blame her. Like, you really don't.
Why the heck not?
Yeah, it's like you don't want to be stuck in that situation where you accidentally skip it, and then you're like, oh, I'll just continue, and then you find out that was not the right play.
I like how you didn't really have to do anything to that room with the spikes.
Yeah, I just kind of like it just does its thing.
Because it's vertically symmetric.
So.
Alright, there you go.
That's the answer.
No, bottom left, there you go.
Oh,
There it is.
And she did, in fact, make the right play. Also gets a big piece of heart and a small key. You have a couple small keys for the second half of GT. We're fairly well armed. We got ourselves a butter sword, a reasonably strong shield. We got 17 hearts.
Now this room is like rotated 90 degrees. The flying heck is going on, dude? yeah, it's all rotated 90 degrees. Why? Why do you do this to people?
This is so great. 11 was the answer? Alright. That's awesome. Okay, so now we've got even more GT shenanigans. This is just so good. I'm going to admit to you, Dr. Bob, I have not actually seen the entirety of GT. I've only seen snippets.
Excellent.
So we're going to enjoy this together.
Sideways.
This is... What the heck? Purdy, what did you do? Alright, she's going for the safety door. I don't blame her.
I'll tell you what they did. They took the room with the... where you normally have the like in the back where you, after you get that key from going right side, just transplanted it here and turned it into Ganon Ball Run.
And then you have this room. You've never really seen this room horizontal before.
Oh my good lord.
This is so great. I approve of this completely.
I am on board with this plan.
I can't wait to see it. Alright. So...
Oh, you're not even going to show me what that is? Come on, man. Okay, there we go.
We got our compass. Or our faucet.
So now the climb is upside down. Because we've got the mini Helma room there. Again, everything sideways as well. And here's Land Mode 2.
Because it's Land Mode 2, we can only have 2 of them. It just would... Because like, if we had 3 of them, then we can't call it Land Mode 2. It just wouldn't make any sense.
Fair.
And, it's also Moldworm 2, so we gotta have,
2 Moldworms? God dang it!
So, earlier versions of this had 3 of
Who
them.
hurt you?
So, Dr. Bob, so there were originally 3 of them in this room, and it was a little difficult.
Yeah.
So, yeah, some changes some tuning was done there, and honestly, I think the 2 and 2 make a better joke anyway, personally.
Oh yeah,
now we're great. And now it's like, we're like, it's like in the Twilight Zone right now. This room looks really...
Oh my goodness.
This room looks fairly familiar. Mocha. Sinak. What the heck? Sin. Yes. I can't take credit for this. This is all the work of Purdy Wong. Find that guy on Twitch. Stop.
Combined with the... Oh my god.
What?
So
what
combined with the ice bumper room. Ah! Wait, why all of a sudden are we dashing forward?
I think it's because of ice. So ice has like different like physics rules. I don't think we ever like changed the... Yeah, we never changed the velocity values for dashing on ice, I think. I'm not sure if it's like a bug or a feature. I'm just gonna call it an unintended feature, and that's just awesome.
Sure.
All right. So then we've got more of
the icy bumper room and the
so Bob, there's a part of GT we haven't seen yet.
yeah.
All right, what's going on here?
Oh my god. What? That's not how physics works!
You know, the best part is that we make you this gauntlet is great.
No. Oh god. You just blew this whole room up. It's like you literally made the whole thing twice as big. It's actually in the room that used to be where you fall down from Moldorm. So that's fun.
That's what it feels like, at least. I don't know if that. And then so then we've got more. Remember that scene from Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory, where they got like the room that gets progressively smaller? Did you like walk through it?
Oh well, I was thinking of the scene where they're on the boat, because I feel like I'm being taken on a ride.
Oh, that's also pretty good. Yeah, that also works too.
There is no earthly way of knowing.
Sailor, she is not taking any chances here.
You don't see a floor, so it's just like, okay, so now, yeah, these are getting smaller.
So I don't think Sailor Nep has any outs.
Well, maybe. Who knows what this B actually is?
It's a B.
Oh, okay. Oh no!
No! Rip. You hate to see it.
Rip, indeed. Well, at least we get to see the Bizarro GT again. Or the Bizarro Climb. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I approved of the Spanish Flea situation, and I kind of do, but it does get old.
It does. Caught a fairy. I wonder what that fairy actually ended up being. It's a bee! Oh no!
Well, maybe you can release it and catch it again. Maybe it'll be something else.
Oh! You're not wrong. It would be something other than a bee. Probably.
I've got to do Landmo again. I mean, assuming that Sailor Nep actually opened the chest after Moldorm 2, he may not act, or she may not actually have to fight Moldorm 2 again.
I hope she opened the chest. By the looks of that hook shot.
Yep, there it is.
Maybe just doing it again just for kicks.
Oof.
At least that'll afford her an opportunity to maybe powder an anti-fairy here. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
The brutal part about this is you have to like.
Oh, gross!
Yeah.
What did you do that for?
I'm disavowing all responsibility for this. I'll say that this is a fairly difficult GT. I watched before Moldorm 2 got nerfed. I watched a guy like fight Moldorm 2 for like 40 minutes.
Nep, look, the chest is there. Nep.
Yeah. That works too. Now she's realizing, yeah.
Oh, God.
Alright. What's the status of our other runners? So Lana Bean is still looking for the red Twizzler, which we know is that old man. Plasma Kappa did find Hookshot. I did see that. Does have the red stick as well, and appears to be in go mode.
Raid still has to go get that hookshot out of Ice Palace.
Yeah, is kind of getting really walled by that.
Oh, but it does look like Raid also bit the bullet and did Lampless Aga, so...
Yes.
If there's anybody who did this, like, in logical order, congratulations.
Yeah, this is a pretty brutal seed to do logically. At least Sailor Nep is going to work her way through the Gauntlet 2.0. My understanding is that that's that's an invisible bridge there somewhere that you can just reveal with ether. You don't need Hookshot for that.
Alright. Nep back on the way up. Just gonna go in and out of that door. Because sure, that's how the world works.
So this entire GT kind of makes me think of like if I was extremely drunk, trying to recall what GT looked like to like somebody.
Fair.
I think that's probably the best way to put it. Maybe
it's like, so there's this ice thing, and there's conveyor belts, and there's this big old room with these sinking skeletons and pots. No, it's not the little pots, the big old pots. It's right there at the bottom, and then there's more.
That sounds about right, yeah. And then things got really tiny.
And then I woke up in a cold sweat.
And then it was like 11 p.m. the next day.
Sounds about right. And you were there. And you were there. Wait.
Alright.
Nep was just like, I'm bombosing this.
And I'm gonna go ahead and just spin the win. To conserve health a little bit. We're almost out of the woods though.
Alright, we're moving on to this room. This is the room that Nep actually died in last time.
Alright, so All right. Took you a second, huh?
Oh my god.
Now you understand what needs to happen?
That's ridiculous. Right, so you fall down on that.
She's got to figure it out. There you go.
And there we go. We have made it to Aga 2.
Alright. This is hopefully now the easy part.
That was a excellent use of the layout change there. Just like make a fake torch room.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was pretty good, Troll.
Very good, very good. See, Raid's picking up that crystal in Tower of Hera. Both Lana and Plasma Kappa entering Turtle Rock, having acquired that cane. And looks like Nep is gonna try to go stock up on stuff for a bit.
I don't blame her. She doesn't know what that Ganon fight's gonna look like. It could be vanilla. It could just be. No. All right.
And it looks like the green potion was blue.
It's actually a pretty cheap blue potion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very nice discount.
All right, here we go. The final challenge of the seed.
Who knows what we're gonna see here? The last one I remember is when it was suddenly Wart from Mario Brothers 2.
Oh, that was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yep.
I think like there was like a hard lock initially, like the first night of that.
Beautiful.
And
Okay.
wake
so
up,
we've got a hole in the middle.
Oh, this is significantly more spaced. Yeah, this is a lot better.
So this is something similar to the. This is basically what it looks like when you fall down. There's a little hole there.
Nep does have Butter Sword, has plenty of arrows.
Looks like the torches aren't.
Those bats are a little faster than normal.
Ah, there we go. Alright, Ganon goes
There
down.
we go. Alright, and Sailor Nep is finished. So that was previously 2 tiles instead of 3 tiles, by the way.
Ah.
That got nerfed a little bit. The Triforce is a lie. GG.
There we go.
And Nep has finished in first place, believe it or not, with a time of 2 hours, 13 minutes, 31 seconds. Get your GGs in chat for Sailor Nep.
Yo.
That was
So that was an experience.
Yes, it was.
how's it going?
The whole
Ow.
time. The whole time I kind of felt like there's a scene in Home Alone 2 where, like in the first movie, they drop paint cans, and so this time they go up the stairs and they wait for the paint cans, and then they start to run up, and another trap springs, and that's just how I felt over and over.
Oh my goodness. I missed like the very first part of that because something was wrong with my headphones. I'm assuming you're talking about like Home Alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah, so here's the thing, right, is that like the logical placement of everything was just really, even without the festive mods, it's pretty disgusting. Like,
Yeah, that ice rod.
The ice rod was gross. The lamp was gross.
Oh yeah, that was what, an ice palace or something?
Yeah.
Well, the hook shot was an ice palace, which was required logically to get the lamp.
That's right.
And then on top of that, you know, you have Mire at Old Man, and like normally that'd just be like whatever, right? You could just do that dark room, but then here it's like, yeah, how do you navigate that?
Yeah, I went in early, and as soon as I went in, I realized, wait a second, this is going to be flipped, and I don't think I have it, so I didn't even try, and then the layout was actually different too, so it was good that I didn't.
Oh, by the way, all this credits text is also AI generated.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Oh, and it's generated in order to rhyme like this? Great.
Yeah, I just told it just to rewrite to tell a story, and I just pasted like all the lines in there, and then it just kind of output this. Like, all right.
That's very silly. I gotta say, my favorite part really was just GT.
Mm-hmm.
That felt like that was never gonna end.
Oh yeah, GT just got so good. Just the further you kept going. So like I said, I came into this completely blind for what was going to happen. So I was so happy to be watching as you were all playing. It was so great.
Yeah, and I'd only seen like bits and pieces of GT, so it was really great to be able to see it all.
I was almost half expecting to get to the end of that incredible gauntlet and find an empty room, and then it would just be like, actually, you had to go somewhere else off the path on the side in GT. Just big ultimate prank.
Alright, noted.
I mean, that's what I thought it was when you got to that, the room with the 4 statues and you had to go out the door you came in.
Yeah, that was confusing. I got thrown off hard by that.
Oh my goodness, this was a joy to watch. I don't know if it was a joy to play, but it was certainly a joy to watch for all involved.
I had fun from the backwards dashes, just everything. There's so many funny things in all this.
Yeah, and then the backwards dash becomes forward if you're on ice.
That threw me off so much. I think I finally got used to it at the end of my second GT climb.
So what was up with you trying to kill the double Moldorm a second time?
I forgot. I don't die in GT usually.
Exactly,
so.
Right? Who fights Moldorm a second time? By the way, it used to be worse. By the way, there used to be 3 Moldorms there.
Oh, that's too funny.
Yeah, no, we had some people. So Thursday night, there was like some people trying it, and they were like, just like took like 40 minutes to clear Moldorm 2.
Oh, I bet.
Like, yeah, that's a little excessive. Like that got nerfed a little bit, but yeah, I still think that was a pretty. It still provides some challenge, right? It's not free.
Yeah, the torch room was also really funny, and I got a real kick out of the Wizrobe firing squad.
Is that Wizrobes too? Just like
yeah, big
like
panic there.
Yeah, the rooms are really tiny. Did you read any of the text?
Oh, like on hint tiles, were those on? I didn't think to.
No, I think hints were technically on, but all that text gets overwritten, so probably not.
But all the text I had to match through, I was reading that as I go.
Yeah. Yeah, that was all AI generated as well, if you couldn't tell.
Aha.
It was actually kind of fun doing all that. Just feeding
Definitely.
it all into the chat GPT and letting it do its thing.
So quick swap isn't off; it's just awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. I wasn't sure if it was like jammed in general or if
Yeah,
it was happening every time I opened a chest.
So the
you have to
trick
hold up-
is, oh yeah. So the trick is, you hold it down to keep going, and then once you let go, you actually have to hit the other of L and R to get it to go again. The other
Aha.
you
direction.
have to you have to swap between we put the swapping quick swap, right? So
That's pretty interesting. I don't think I would have figured that out on my own.
yeah, it's pretty subtle. Most people just think that it's just broken, and then they put in a bug report and it was working as intended.
No, I did not think it was a bug.
Yeah. Rarely, we've always messed with quick swap on every April Fool's Festive, and that's a tradition that's going to continue.
That's good. That's important.
Yeah.
You can't let people get too comfortable with their quick swap.
Yeah.
That's the important thing.
I think my favorite quick swap troll was last year, where you just hold down and it would just swap every frame as you held down the L or R. Oh, that Trinex is cute. Yeah, I rolled a really small Trinex.
Oh yeah, the tiny phase 2 Trinex was great. I liked that. Another one I liked was some of the rupee pickups in Pod Darkroom and stuff. I noticed that was a Zelda 1 sound, right?
Yeah. No, I don't think we changed that sound.
It sounded different to me, but maybe I was just looking for things where there weren't.
I'll be honest, Ken may have changed it and I just didn't notice. Very likely.
So Raids just picked up the green pendant. It said "Book of Courage, how inspiring." That being said, the green pendant is definitely not required. Unfortunately, Raids still doesn't have the hook shot. That's the real problem.
Also, did you like that joke when opening up GT?
Oh, yes, that was very good too.
Yeah, that was also AI generated. I just asked it to tell a joke, and all it saw was maiden crystal. So, and it just extrapolated that entire joke from the words maiden and crystal.
Tried its best. Also,
Yeah.
I'm glad I had the silvers because that Ganon fight was terrifying too.
It was worse. So it got nerfed. You only had after the edge of the room collapses. There were only two tiles that you had for room. That was expanded to 3 tiles.
Oh dear.
It was really terrible before, especially if you didn't have silvers.
Oh, I bet.
Because I'm normally, here's the thing: is that it was designed. My understanding is it was designed without the Ganon changes in mind. Where Ganon warp stat got all shuffled. Without that, it would have probably been fine. But because of that, this makes the fight even worse. So giving you a little extra space was probably a good call there.
Trying to do that silverless seems real bad because one, the fire bats are going so much faster, so you have to dodge out of the way. It's just
Ask Nep about Oh yeah, what did you think about getting trolled at Rando Room?
Random room. Oh yeah, that was. I hesitated very hard, and I was like, That was one of those things where I was feeling home alone because I'm like, do I go for what feels like it should be the wrong one, and then that's gonna be the troll, or is it? And so I just picked one, and I was like, of course.
I figured out what was going on with the basement was that everything was turned upside down instead of backwards. And then on the climb, all bets were off. It's just like, nope. Do you know what's gonna happen? Nope.
Yeah. It was very fun getting to fight the ice armors first, and then go from there.
Also, what did you think about Torch Room?
Torch Room was hands down my favorite part of all that. Just an absolute nightmare.
We're talking about the second torch room, right? The one that was like the fake torch room.
Yeah, you get faked out.
Yeah,
it
took me.
It took a couple, right? Yeah.
That is chef's kiss worth a troll right there. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's like it takes you process it, like you drop it the first time, and it's like okay. You try it again, you thought maybe you missed something, and then you drop a second time, and then you see the second room, and then you're like, oh. It took me a second to figure it out, too.
Yeah, that was real scary, because I was starting to run out of magic, too, so it was this feeling of, like, if I don't nail this exactly right, this is gonna be real bad.
Personally, I think this is the objectively better version of Ganon's Tower, and I think that we should probably just make it baseline. That'll be a V31.2.
I mean, we could put it in the tournament. That'd be fun. And Lana's about to get trolled as well by the portals.
Oh no! At least, hey, Sailor Nep. At least you turn back for it, right? I don't think Lana Bean's gonna turn back. Maybe she is gonna make the play. No.
Nope. I'm assuming coming over here to where Ice Armos was will eventually take you to right side. There's a switch in there now.
Do you have like anything else you want to like bring up or talk about? Even just like outside just the festive, like you're gonna play in the main tournament.
I've been thinking about it. I haven't been submitting to the score sheet because I've been very casual about it, but I've been playing some of the practice asyncs, and I think the setup this time, it's fun enough that I might dust off my boots, so to speak, and give it a shot.
Yeah. At least submit a few asyncs. Yeah. Yeah, I hope that system works out pretty well. I think I put it through its paces enough at least, but I guess we'll see when it opens up on Sunday.
Yeah, I played in the test race, and that seemed like it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like it's a significant departure in how we used to do quals, so I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's gonna provide a better experience for more people.
Yeah, I think that the current setup, how I understand it, is a rather nice compromise, so that people who can't necessarily make the tighter qualifier schedule can still get their races in, and that's good.
Yeah, we don't have people waking up at 6 a.m. to execute a qual.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so Lana Bean's getting pretty turned around right here in the conveyor belt room.
Having a mirror out there.
Intended. Right, still needs to go back to Ice Palace.
Yeah,
that will put him on the right path. right now is kind of stuck in a loop, so to speak. Which
Looks
is
like-
pretty unfortunate, yeah.
It looks like Plasma Kappa also got trolled by the portals by random.
You gotta really like think twice about like what's going on there. And I mean, and it's not like there's anything unfair really about that puzzle either. It's like things warp to where you would expect them to be. You know? It's not like we're like just sending you like halfway across the room. So it just messes with you, and it just messes with like how many times, Nep, have you were you caught just like you caught yourself like going into autopilot and then getting like messed up by it just because of like all the random muscle memory? Is that was that a problem or?
A little, but I think for the most part I tried to err in the way of I'd rather do a slower strat consciously than try to autopilot. So just this once. I think I managed to hold on okay a little bit. I think there were some rooms where I was like, I don't know if it's safe to dash here, so I'm just gonna walk in case.
Alright, Lana's gonna try out some of the portals here.
Plasma Kappa is... Alright, so I think Lana Bean might be able to solve this.
I like that the way Lana Bean went and looked again, just to be sure. That was smart.
Alright, I think she's got it. Yeah, she's got it.
There
we go. There we go. Lana Bean's gonna get her a big key. But, yeah, trigger's not there.
Oh, you just stepped around it.
Oh no!
Because you gotta remember, if you're looking at it, the whole thing's upside down, so instead of top left, it's bottom left. Which I appreciated, Nep, that you picked up on that one before you tried the top left one.
Lucky guess. That's all I can say.
Just like, yeah, the whole theme of this area has been, yeah. But, alright, Lana Bean has her big key. She is on her way. Plasma Kappa is hopefully going to make his way back to Rando Room. And, by the way, Rate is back in Ice Palace.
Excellent.
So that's... that you want to see.
And the quicker Raids can get to that big chest, the better off it's going to be.
Yeah, the bunny bean timer's rolled.
Now Lana
pretty
has
aggressively.
Lana has started navigating the sideways rooms.
But I wonder what catching a bee would have turned into. Did we ever get an idea of what that was?
I don't think so.
I think Lana Bean is just going to be like, just get me out of here. This sideways spike room is just weird.
Yeah, it's a little easier, honestly, because the spikes are also going sideways, so they're not going like straight across your path now.
I didn't think about that. Those weren't changed.
All right, so Plasma Kappa is in fact there he goes, taking care of Rando Room. So nobody actually made it to Compass Room.
Well, I'm going to take a moment here just to say thanks for having me. I'm going to go get some food.
Absolutely.
And definitely enjoy the rest of the race from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Right.
Have a good night. Thank you so much for playing and letting us restream you. It was much appreciated.
Yeah, wonderful Festive. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Perfect. All right.
I
Have a good night.
imagine half magic is somewhere in the pool, but yeah, haven't really found it.
It's somewhere.
It's probably on the pedestal. I actually need to check what was on the pedestal.
Lana Bean.
Credits.
Lana Bean is engaging Moldorm.
One of your Moldorms doesn't have a tail there.
Yeah. Unintended feature, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I guess maybe if you kill one, the other's tail will show up, but like that's you kind of need a tail to kill Moldorm. You have problems otherwise.
So Plyler Kappa does also have Big Key. Lana Bean defeating Landmo 2 again. It's going to get another crack at Moldorm. Alright, one of them is dead. You sure you want to skip that? She's skipping it. That might have been a bad decision. Oh no.
Well, Lana better be pretty careful. And I mean, right now Lana's real short on magic. It's gonna need some more.
Fortunately, I think this is the last room where magic is needed before she has access to a full refill before the second torch room.
Though I did notice that on one of those, like on the return trip for Nep, she didn't get the magic. Like it disappeared on her.
Oh yeah, she lost the roll. Oh no.
Oh, this is not gonna be good. Oh no!
Oh, and now she's probably
there's a green potion.
Saved.
Right, that came from Sick Kid.
No!
God dang it!
No!
This damn door.
This room is brutal.
Okay.
We're through!
Made it. And Plasma Kappa does open the chest, just in case something horrible happens. Alright, more icy bumpers. Oh, good.
Yeah, so you have this bumper room here. Alright.
Oh, Plasma gets stuck in the door. And Lana's like, what am I doing? Shooting Ganon statues for no reason. And wait a minute.
Well, all right. So nobody else has forfeited since Nep is finished, but nobody is finished either.
Yep.
That's let's see, man. This I think this GT is just proven to be pretty brutal.
I just love this giant ice room. It's just a really solid play on the original. It's like, let's just make it into a whole super tile, and those pots, we'll just turn them into big pots. I love it. It's like you stepped into World 4 in Mario 3 all of a sudden.
So, all right, so Plasma Kappa is at the dead end room. He's gonna go through and then realize, all right, what's up?
I'm not gonna lie. If I were there, I'm pretty sure I would have assumed that was actually a dead end and just mirrored out looking for another spot, and that would have been awful. That sounds like the sort of thing I would do.
And being is to Wizrobes 1. And then Wizrobes 2. Alright, and now...
And now for the best room in the game.
Alright, and now processing.
Oh, looks like
And then
they're gonna
land on. Alright, so yeah, she's got.
There we go.
And the sparks actually rolled pretty well.
Yeah, well done. And Lana Bean managed to get through that on the first go, so pretty well done.
Now, imagine doing that gauntlet with diagonals disabled.
Are you trying to give me an aneurysm?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
So playing Z1? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta put the Cardinal Sin thing in retro mode.
I thought about it, right? But it's kind of like it would get old extraordinarily quickly. That's the problem.
True.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you want the true Z1 experience, yeah, you got to do. All right, so Plasma. So Plasma's now looking at this room. Okay, so I think he now understands what needs to happen. Yeah. So these sparks, if they're fast enough, they'll just chill out by that torch, and it becomes much more difficult to deal with. So we have Lana Bean here fighting Ganon.
And luckily, Raids did in fact find that hookshot finally and is headed to Turtle Rock.
Yes.
So we are going to see some finishes on this stream.
Yeah, Raids is on the right path here. I think that's kind of what it boils down to with this seed. Is it's either you figured it out, you got everything connected and then you could finish, or it's gonna be I'm completely stuck, dot forfeit, go on with your life, right? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Very nicely done by Lana. Taking care of that.
Beautiful. That your butter sword and silvers.
And there
Makes
we
it a little
go.
more manageable.
Lana Bean did officially finish in second place with a time of 2 hours, 43 minutes, and 54 seconds. This seed is not messing around, y'all.
Yes. This is a special seed.
Lana!
Wow.
Lana!
Okay, Cynac, you should design all of Ganon's dungeons from now on. Just like
No, no. All right, I'm redirecting it to Pretty Wong. He created Bizarro. He did all that work. It's his evil genius that brought it.
how? Oh my god, that climb!
Yeah, isn't that GT awesome?
It was so amazing. I was like, oh my gosh, I feel foolish for finishing all 7 dungeons when apparently you only needed 6. But lo and behold, it didn't matter.
I think it was just a glitch. It was I think it was still 7. It's just it displayed the 6.
Yeah.
Crystal animation.
No. The animation's randomized.
Okay, so it is 7?
It was 7, yes.
Oh my god. I loved every minute of it. It was amazing.
Yeah. Oh no, plasma! Alright. So there used to be 3 Moldworms, by the way, on for Moldworm 2. That got nerfed.
Even more fun. 3 would have been amazing.
Yeah. There were one poor chap took like 40 minutes to get past that room, so that's why I got nerfed.
Plasma Kappa taking a death on Ganon.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
Lordy.
You hate to see it.
I was lucky enough to like accidentally make my way into what was it, desert, get ice rod.
Ganon's Tower Savage has been added to Duty Finder. I'm guessing that's a Final Fantasy 13 reference.
Yep. I love it.
Right. That's great.
Hats off to you, Cynac. Every minute of this, every dungeon. It may have been multiple people doing this, but without you, there would be none of this. So hats off to you. Holy moly.
So do you have a particular favorite moment off the top of your head there?
Well, the GT climb, I think that has to take the cake.
Yeah.
I thought GT, like, unfortunately choosing the wrong portal and having to go back to, to Rando Room was unlucky, but the climb itself, I was like, oh, it's home free, right? I mean, it's going to be an easy climb, and oh my god, I wish I would have brought potions.
Well, you did bring one, and it was kind of important.
No kidding.
No, so after you bombed the Moldorm 2 chest, we were like, I hope that doesn't come back to bite you later.
I wasn't sure what it was. I was just like, okay, just
Well,
fine.
yes. Well, the idea being that if you open it and you die, it stays there. But if you don't open it and you die, you have to do the fight again. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, it would have been more fun. GG's Plasma as well.
Fair enough.
All right, there. And I never read off any times, huh? So Lana being finished. Lana being
2 hours 43 minutes and 54 seconds
Yes.
was the time for Lana Bean, and then Plasma Kappa here finishing with an official time of 2 hours 47 minutes and 43 seconds. So yeah, once again, this particular seed not messing around.
You guys, I would think you probably should have started it sooner for the East Coasters, but it's fine.
Yeah, I don't think we told them that it was probably gonna take 3 hours to beat this seed. So
I didn't think so either. I was like, it's 8 p.m. They probably talked about this ahead of time. It's a 2.5 hour, and oh my god, it keeps going.
And Kappa has joined us here as well. Welcome and congratulations on navigating that mess.
Kappa, did you ever get your help?
Eventually.
GG's Plasma.
Technically, the lamp was my help, I guess.
Oh yeah, the fact that the cane was on the old man, and that the old man was in, the cave was just a layout that you could not have possibly known. That was that was like that wasn't even intended for this thing, but it was just such beautiful sauce on this particular seed.
I gave up on things. I was like, well, Dark Agate is, even in the reverse, it's fine.
Yeah, I kind of forgot Mire existed. I was preoccupied trying to figure out Ice Palace, which took me around 100 years.
Yeah, everybody ended up doing Dark Aga, and it turns out that what they wanted you to do logically was, in fact, get the hook shot from ice in order to do that. That's dumb.
Oh, right. The cracked floor exists.
Like, that entire chain of logic would have been miserable even, like, in a normal seed. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, well, forgot the cracked floor exists. I saw another route was it, but no, it's not it.
And how the heck did Nep finish 30 minutes ahead of second place? That's amazing. Wow, GG to them.
Yeah, Nep finished. Nep just kind of beasted through some of this. Got that hook shot early. Forget what the main advantage that Nep had.
Nep did Aga 1 super early.
Right, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Well, there's nothing behind me here, really, but I'm sure it'll help.
Just a crystal. Thanks, Mire. Well, technically it also got a hook shot, right? I guess, yeah. Didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I was saying, like we were saying earlier, my favorite thing was that fake torch room at the end, where it's just like,
I lit all three and it was like, wait, I guess it dropped.
Yeah. Then I dropped in the wrong position and it took me a little longer.
oh my goodness, that was just, it was a joy to watch the entire time, and a joy to, I don't know if it was a joy for everyone to play, but it was certainly a joy for me to watch, and I enjoyed every second of it.
Well, GT posed some problems.
Mhm.
Basement certainly is a saying.
Yeah, we still have not seen anyone get to Compass Room. Everyone so far has not gotten to the Rando Room location properly on the first go.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Orpus definitely feels bad.
Mhm.
I was just thinking, I'm not digging GT further. Once I missed that and cleared out a little bit more, I'm like, no, I'm just making my way back to Random Room. I don't care how I get in there, I'm just going.
Yep. Fair enough. So we do see there was, in fact, another finish in the race here. That was Jet 082, major veteran of the randomizer, finishing 4th place, 2 hours, 52 minutes, and 14 seconds. I mean, this isn't entrance, y'all. This is just this. This is just this mess.
This is perfect. Flawless.
I think, like, with a little bit of like, a lot of the time I spent was probably just spent just like trying to like figure out layout, right?
Yeah.
I mean, in all honesty, the only thing that made it difficult for me was the boots. The reverse boots, that's it. Not being able to dash through things, not being able to properly go through things, and then being like, oh, ice, I go the right direction, but then it immediately messes up as soon as you get off the ice.
Yes.
All right, noted. Next time, use halting problem. All right, gotcha.
It was perfect. I mean, boots are amazing and all. I loved them. They were fantastic and helpful, but like, they were a liability so much.
It was pretty neat for a bit.
Especially when then you get on ice and then they all of a sudden they just go the right direction.
I remember early on, Plasma Cap was the first one to head to Saha's closet and spent a bunch of time trying to bonk the wall there. I was like, apparently that's not an intended troll, but it's an unintended feature. So there you go.
And the
Yep.
double bomb use is also evil.
Oh yeah. Took away a few resources.
I mean,
Smart up
it's
to
just
buy
more
bombs
efficient.
for it.
Yeah. It
Yep.
just helped you more efficiently place your bombs.
Yep.
Less button presses.
I was thinking my Y button was broken for a while. I had not played this mode, so I had no clue what all the settings were. I knew that these are usually pretty fun, if not trolly in some ways, and this one was just the right amount of troll.
Yeah. I expected deranged experience, and I got a deranged experience.
Exactly.
There you go.
And just the dungeons just feel new. They're where they're supposed to be, but they're either reversed or just whole new different ways to go places. It just feels new.
Yeah. Probably would have helped if I'd gotten a bottle before, ever.
Like, I can imagine finishing these a lot faster, finishing this one seed. So if Nep did play one of these beforehand, I could see how they could get this done pretty quick.
As far as I'm aware of, Nep was also going in blind.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well then, dang. Well done to Nep.
Yeah, just this was great. I'm glad that I went into this blind, into the commentary blind, because I just loved being able to react to this thing live. It was too much fun.
I presume everybody bonked at the beginning.
I mean, I think so.
I just thought it would have been funny just watching all 4 people on restream just bonk, 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 bonk.
So, so one of the stranger things I noticed, this happened to a lot of people. You remember Spiral Cave?
Oh god. Yeah, I failed that twice. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, apparently they've got the setting on where if you're up against a ledge, you just quick hop off of it no matter what.
Yeah.
And so you got to be like super careful to get that chest at the end.
Well, at least I didn't fall for that.
I did twice. I fell down the first time. I was like, oh, that's on me. And then the second time I was like, must not go fast, must not go fast. And then I drop and it's like immediately gonna just go fast and fall again. It's like, well, hope that's not progression. And then of course my flippers came like 45 minutes later than they should have been, if not like Sphere 1, so an hour plus.
Oh yeah. It's finally getting to that square in the middle and getting destroyed, unfortunately. Alright, so we did have a 5th player finish that Simple Clips at 2 hours, 56 minutes, and 30 seconds. Still a couple of racers left in this race, Raids and some person. And then a couple other. And the rest of us have decided, you know what? No.
Yeah. I don't blame you. Yeah, this ended up taking like 3 hours, so like I totally get it at this point. I didn't anticipate it taking this long. We probably would have started a little earlier.
So yeah, anyway, I appreciate both of you coming in here. You are welcome to, go about your business. If you want to stick around and, shoot the breeze while Raids finishes, knock yourself out. Otherwise, if you have other things to do, feel free to move on.
Yeah. I'm gonna jet off, but thank you for the production. Having me on to flail at the seed.
I'll hang out for a few, sounds good. And of course, GG's to both Nep and to Plasma.
Yep.
Fantastic job.
GG's, Lana.
I think Raids is going to have a little bit of trouble trying to get through here. And yeah, okay, it does look like Raids has decided that that's enough. And I can understand. I understand the feeling.
I don't blame it all.
All right, welcome, Raids, and congratulations on. Just congratulations on getting as far as you did. You know, like we thought you were never gonna get to that hook shot. Honestly, it's just like,
yeah, I felt the same way.
Yeah, because logically, the seed wanted you to get that before you got the lamp, so that you could do Agahnim Tower and get the mirror and all that stuff.
I honestly thought I had just missed something vitally important and mismarked it and couldn't figure out what I was missing. I don't know why I didn't go that way when I was in Ice Palace. Maybe I didn't have the hammer at the time. I don't have any idea. But...
Well, it's an awkward layout, and like the normal way you do, people forget that you can drop in there from the floor above, right?
Yeah.
And nobody wants to do that. And it's particularly ugly when the hook shot is in that particular chest, because you want to use the hook shot to get there. That's the that's the whole point of that room.
Yeah, it was interesting, to say the least.
What I will say is, if you get the chance, please, go to the stream, watch what happens in GT.
Oh, I'm gonna finish the seed. I just didn't want you guys to have to stay live for the next half hour.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks.
Oh, yeah, that's appreciated. No, but yeah, GT is pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna, we won't say anything if that's the case, but I think you'll have a good time there.
I'm sure. I've enjoyed what I've done, and I was a mess the whole time. So
yeah.
It's like when you sign up to get trolled, that's what happens, you know?
Oh, yeah.
GG's Raids.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. I am super happy with what I've seen here today. I just loved what the team came up with, the different things we've seen here, and I am looking forward to trying one of these myself, maybe with some other interesting modes.
Do it.
I gotta say, when I read the sign at Ganon, I thought for sure I was just gonna be a ped seed.
Oh, what was the sign again? And
It said something about maybe the goal is Ganon, maybe it isn't.
Okay.
If you read read the sign for GT if you get a chance, and then also pay attention to the.
It was 7 crystals are required, but why? Was the sign of GT?
We have to ask like deep philosophical questions. Why is it just 7?
Fair. Fair enough.
Also, pay attention to the maiden or the text that appears when you open GT.
All right.
Yeah, it's a very funny joke. Chat GPT helped me write it.
It sure is a joke. It is in fact a joke.
It's a joke that exists. Yeah, all the text you saw was AI generated.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate everybody being here, everybody putting on the show for us. Make sure everybody here. So we've got Raids, we have Plasma Capo, we've got Sailor Nip, we've got Lana Bean, all these people. If you appreciated what they did here today, you should get on one of them kicks where you head over there to follow them on the Twitch channels and such, because they're cool.
And don't
they were
forget to
braver
follow
than
Combs.
me.
Follow Combs. Dr. Bob Signet. Tracker. Jax, the Ladler, and Linda. Thank you all 4 of you as well.
Copy
If I
that.
ever get to start streaming again, yeah,
Follow Purdy Wong. He created this joyful mess.
absolutely. That's for those of you who don't know what that is. That's PRD Wong. I didn't know it was pronounced Purdy Wong.
I actually don't know how you pronounce it. That's just what I've always used. It's probably wrong.
But yeah, that is the person responsible for most of these layouts and dungeon trolls and Bizarro stuff. It's pretty great.
He wrote all that. He approached us like several months ago about using it for a festive. He did the geometry randomization last year, which was pretty good too. Where
Beautiful.
you just all of a sudden the room would just be full of spikes. You have to navigate it. It was pretty great.
No.
Don't die.
Sorry.
It's like I'm assuming this is a Trinex happening because we haven't quite seen it yet over here, but don't die.
He's a lot slower than I expected.
Yeah, tiny Trinex was the thing. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate everything that all the viewers and everything we've seen here. But this has been a great show. But I think we should probably wrap it up pretty soon. What do you think, Sinek?
I'm getting extremely tired. Not gonna lie.
Same.
Don't die, Arya!
There you go.
There you go. All right.
I appreciate you guys putting us on.
Thank you all. You're all amazing. Thank you, GG's.
Yep. Good night.
Good night, everybody. I have been Dr. Bobtastic. I will see you all at a later occasion. And good night.
Don't believe anything you see tomorrow.